Yeah. So this is gonna make some people mad, but it's all good. This is how I eat. Yeah. Got another one in the sink. Bow. Ha ha. Yes, sir. Anyway, this is just basically just tick y'all off. Yeah. Most of my thoughts videos are anyway, because I say exactly what I feel, what I know is real, and I'm unapologetic about it. Whole time you hear me talking, I'm filming the steak being cooked in the pan. Yeah. I know this gonna piss off Logic, one of my artists, if you follow the music side of what I do. Anyway, I'll flip the camera around now. Yeah, G839 Productions. Gifted 39, you know who it is. Cooking. My thoughts. Don't have the stationary video going on this time. We got it moving around and getting things done. My thoughts. Here's my thoughts on the Chic-Fil-A thing. The guy in charge, you know. I never do these things right away when I hear about them because everybody else does. And then when you do it right away, everyone thinks you're trying to copycat off the last guy. And nah. I actually gotta think about it before I decide to, you know, go ahead in there with it. Here's my thoughts on the whole thing. The guy in charge of Chick-fil-A, the big boss man, the man in charge, whatever, he's basically being hated on for believing in old school, biblical based, how God intended marriage. I don't care what your sexual orientation is, alright? It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know, not two women, not two men, none of that. Without me getting too colorful and complicated, that's just point blank period. It's in the Word of God. You ain't got to believe me. You ain't got to take my word for it. You ain't even got to be religious. You ain't even got to be spiritual. You don't even have to have faith-based teaching in your life to know that common sense tells you a man and a woman are physically designed to fit one another. That's why it's called sexual intercourse. Yes, two men can have intercourse in a perverted sort of way. It's possible. And I would imagine it's also painful, because that's not made for insertion, the booty hole. Not on a man especially. You know, not even on a woman, unless of course that's how she gets down. And then that just boils down to what you and your lady agree upon. You know, well, I'm not going to touch on that right now. Kind of ironic that I'm talking about Chick-fil-A and the whole gay marriage controversy, but I'm cooking steak. That's how I get down, baby. It's all good. And it's smelling good, too. Now, I'll be the first to tell you. Am I still going to support Chick-fil-A? Hell yeah. Am I still going to eat there? Hell yeah. Because I actually have a bad reaction to most of the chicken they sell in the markets now. The steroids and stuff they put in it gives me migraine headaches. So when I find a place that has it without the steroids, and you know, does it organic, does it the old school way, the right way, just like he thinks about marriage, the old school, the right way, you know, of course I'm going to support them. Please. Besides, all that aside, they got some of the best chicken I had ever tasted in my life, coming from a quote-unquote fast food joint. You know what I mean? It says in the Word of God anyway, you'll know them by their fruits. And we in them times. We are in them times. Whether you want to realize it or not, The end times are here, people. Now the end times could be another 5-10 days, another 5-10 years, or another 5-10 millenniums. We don't know, because God's time is nowhere near close to being what our time is. When he gets up and says, hey, I'm doing this thing, best believe it's happening. And I say it all the time. You know what I mean? And so that's my thoughts on it. That's my standpoint on it. I support Chick-Fil-A. Team Chick-Fil-A all the way. Team Have Some. G39 Productions. You already know what it is. Get the 39. Follow me on Twitter at Get the 39. If you're part of anything that I represent and back up and wholeheartedly talk about, follow me. I'll follow back. You know, I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on Reverb Nation. I'm on YouTube, of course. Subscribe to my channel. I'll sub back if you got something worth listening to or worth paying attention to. Basically, exercise your freedoms while you still have them, people. It's coming to a day and time where the right way is going to be viewed as the wrong way. Okay? And it's going to start with the small stuff. Think about it. The smallest things all the way up to the major things now. They're trying to make it like followers of Christ, Yeshua Messiah, the Messiah, are the ones who are wrong. Think about that. Come on now. Everything that was good and wonderful and acceptable is now being pushed away. I mean, I'm gonna have to do a whole nother video on it for real. But I gotta get back to my cooking, y'all, so I'll holler at y'all. G39 Productions, Get the 39, Team Have Some, Man What, Third Row, you already know, 410, no matter where I go.